times are very hard, so we are looking at maximizing training, and we realize that it's important now, but we know that is the one place where we first look for cutting costs. When these training managers need to face that kind of situation, they need to understand a number of different things, starting from what kind of training should I really focus on, what is the most important one, how do I know which one is the most important one, how do I know how to deliver the maximum return when I invest in this kind of training, where do I get the trainers, how do I select them. It's an entire process that starts far before training actually happens, and it's not just about understanding the requirements of the organization, but it's also understanding that people, adults, learn in a different way. So the design of the program, it's based not just on what is required from the gap, but also on understanding the audience, who is going to be there, how do we prepare them to come in there and learn, how do we make sure that the learning begins before the classroom. And obviously they will get a full range of that process. They will learn about the entire process of training, starting from the analysis into preparing the participant, delivering and designing the training so that actually is come across and is remembered and is also embedded into the change. Because oftentimes when participants come to training, they learn new skills, but there is always a barrier between them learning and then applying. So the entire process actually has to also follow up. So what we do after the training is finished, who is going to be following up on whether the training has been applied or not, or maybe if there are any barriers that stop people from applying that training. In the program there is a part whereby we teach individuals how to design training sessions, and particularly how to deliver specific learning objectives. That part is interesting because we always have this idea of training being something that somebody sits at the top of a classroom and deliver information, while skills are a practical thing. So people have to put skills into practice. When we teach them that in order to train in skill, you need to use engaging methodologies, use exercises, use debrief, use methodology that actually create the interactivity and interaction between the participants. When they realize that you can say much more with a simple exercise, that's the part that I like the most, because it comes to fruition that says, yes, we know that I learned the skill because I did it. It's not just because I heard of it, but I did it.